and beyond.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Brick Artemis. My name is Rob and I am here to do another Hot Toys figure review. This one being Buzz Lightyear. Now I know this isn't the Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. I know it's kind of sucks, but this is still Buzz Lightyear from the Pixar movie Lightyear, and my goodness, does this bring back so much nostalgia? Does this bring back so many memories? And the special thing about this figure is I saw this movie with my son at the movie theater, and it was actually his very first movie, my oldest, his very first movie that he ever saw in theater. So I had to get this figure, even though it's not your traditional Buzz. But here's to crossing my fingers that they actually do like a 1-to-1 scale Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. But until then, this is the best Buzz we got, and we're going to go ahead and start with the box. Now, this box is really cool. As you can see, Lightyear up there. We have the nice portrait of him on the front, Space Ranger. There's some really cool stuff here on the front cover. It's a very unique cover. Of course, it says Disney Pixar there. Let's turn it around here. You got a nice little side cover as well, looking pretty clean. You have these warning symbols here, and I'm not sure what that all means, but you know, I'm gonna take it as like a spaceship or something. So that's pretty cool, because when you do open this up, you'll see in a second here, but it is like a spaceship, kind of like the traditional Buzz from Toy Story. So yeah, we have the top here that looks really cool too, like you're going through like light speed and you see all the stars whipping by. I really love this box art, and I couldn't ask for more for this. So let's go ahead and get started on the inside. So as I mentioned before, as soon as you take off the top part of the box, you get a nice looking spaceship similar to Buzz Lightyear, and this looks very, very good. It's different, it's unique, it's Lightyear, it's Pixar, and I absolutely love what Hot Toys did with this. Definitely unique, and I want to go ahead and pull off this little spaceship sleeve, and you pretty much see everything that it comes with, which we will get a better look here in a second. But man, the layout, I really love. Got me super excited when I first saw this, and can't wait to dig into it with you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about are the hands. I love these hands. These are probably the coolest hands that I have ever seen with Hot Toys. And I don't know if it's the gloves or the color scheme or what, but there is so much detail. You see the grooves, you see every single detail in these gloves as if they were actual gloves from like NASA or something. And that purple with the white and the green, I absolutely, look at that detail. Look at the weathering. Look at all the detail, the grip in the gloves. It is so amazing how they did this. And for it being plastic, these look super, super good. I couldn't believe it. I mean, just amazing. We have a different hand here. It's like a finger pointing. Pretty cool. I mean, you can do a couple different poses with the finger pointing, but same grip, same texture, same detail. And here we have a hand that you can either do the chop or a salute or what have you. And these gloves just look so good. Here's another one, a fist. Absolutely love these hands. I know it sounds weird and goofy, but seriously, some of the best hands I've seen in a figure. That weathering is amazing. All right, guys, I want to talk about this little tool here too. To be honest, I don't really remember what this tool was. I think it was some type of like magnetic rope thing, but here we have the laser. You want to get in the way when my laser goes off. This is really cool too. I love the detail. Look at the texture there on the cord or the plug there. The coloring, the buttons, the brown really pops, especially when it's on the figure. Even inside the barrel, looks super detailed, and I am really happy with this. It's very easy to take on and off, or put on and take off, and it's just a really cool addition to have with this figure. We also have Socks. I believe it was Socks' computer. Very cool, very detailed. Kind of reminds me of like a NES or a Super Nintendo or something like that. But you actually see like the plugins in the back. You can lift up the screen. A lot of detail here too with the buttons and the screen itself. The nice little picture. Very easy to flip up and down as well. And here we have Socks himself, the beautiful kitty, the amazing kitty. And yes, you can move this cat whichever way you like. Very, very cool little piece to add to the figure. Unlike, you know, we had Spider-Ham with Spider-Gwen, and he was not posable at all. Well, this cat is. And it's super awesome to put next to Buzz and next to his computer. And just a really cool little cat here. Really liked him in the movie, actually. I love the orange, the white, blue collar. Looks really good with these big green eyes. I just love the way it all goes together. And this collar here, where his kitty tag is actually loose, and I love that. I love seeing that. We're going to talk here about his laser gun as well. I'm sure there's a special, cool, unique name to it, but man, this is a lot of good detail. I'm going to say this a lot in this video because this is one of probably, if not the most detailed figure I have in my collection. And this gun here does not disappoint. I think this is the best looking gun, best looking weapon that we have in 1/6 in the recent years. I like it. It's simple. It does remind me of the Master Chief pistol. And then you have this amazing blade. Man, like the detail with these weapons are super cool. I'm probably going to have him hold this and have the pistol at his hip, but this is just super, super cool. I absolutely love the detail, the writing, the font, the way you can kind of like see through the laser. Very cool. Here we have some of the wings where you see the caution tape. These ones actually go down. So these aren't the ones that like, you know, there's two different poses. You can have the wings up and you can have the wings down. So the wings up would be him flying. The wings down, if you put him like this, you know, he's not flying, obviously, or falling with style. But yeah, there's two different poses to have, and it's just really cool. Here are the actual flying wings that you can stick out on the sides, and I'll show you all that in a second here. But yeah, the detail, the caution tape, the detail in the wings, you know, it's just a very, very, very cool design that, and it's so easy to install. I love how simple and clean everything is. Here's the actual jetpack, or his pack. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm terrible at this, but this is very detailed as well. And the wings just slide right in here. And what you do basically is you put this on him. It's like a magnet, and then you close it off like that. I'll show you that too. But yeah, the wings go right in those slots, and it's super easy and super clean, and everything, again, the colors, the detail, and all of this is just superb. But as you can see here, it is pretty easy to put those wings in. You just put them in there. It doesn't even really snap. It just slides right in. So very cool. Man, check this out. Like, it's super, super rad. It looks amazing, especially when it's on the figure, which I will show you here in a minute. But man, just look at how clean that is. Superb. Good job, Hot Toys. So here's the stand. Now here's the base. Now, it's your typical hexagon base. I do like that close up to the armor. It's nice. Could have gone with something else, maybe his spaceship or something. That would have been cool. But yeah, not bad. It matches everything else I have, so I'm fine with that. All right, guys, and here is Lightyear himself. Look at this figure. Look at that head sculpt. Look at the armor. Look at the colors. Everything about this figure. Oh my gosh, like, this thing is amazing. Spin him around here and you just see all that weathering and the purple, the green, the white. You know, this might look better than like a cartoony Toy Story version. I know that would mean more to me to have, but this looks so good. This figure has everything. Just about. I'll tell you what it doesn't have here in a minute, but this figure is looking really good. And let's get a close up on this head sculpt. Like the big eyes, the big chin, the purple helmet mask or whatever you call that, helmet hood. Not sure what it's called, but to protect him. I mean, look at the wrinkles in there. Look at that. The weathering on the back, the 02, but those wrinkles on the back of his head, that sells the figure alone for me. That I don't know why, but I just love that crisp, clean look. And man, I am super happy with this figure, guys. I really, really am. And man, you couldn't ask for more. And this thing looks great when you look at him. Now, there is something that really bothers me, and it's the fact that he's all plastic. There's not a single die-cast metal in this figure. It is completely plastic, and it bothers me because it feels completely plastic. It feels completely cheap, but man, does it look good. And I guess that would be my only nitpick on this figure, but it's a big one. I probably would have spent an extra $100 if this was diecast, and I think it probably would have sold more too if it was diecast. But it's still a really great figure, and the arms, like this thing is so flexible. You also have his little I think it's like a recorder or something. I'm terrible at this. I call myself a big Buzz fan, but he's got a little screen in there. He talks in there. His arms are extremely flexible. Look at this rotate. You just go all around, not worry about a dang thing. It's pretty epic. I love it. And check out these legs. Oh, not done yet. Check it out. Oh, like, look how far back it goes. That's crazy. You can do some pretty extreme poses with this without worrying about scratching up metal or anything like that. So that's nice. But again, it feels like plastic. Because it is. It's very plastic. It feels very plastic. But it looks amazing. Here we have his helmet, which is amazing as well. You got to worry about those fingerprints, which I'm sure I already have a bunch on. But he goes on there very easy, very smooth, and looks so good. This is dope. Like, this is Buzz Lightyear. It's Buzz. Guys, we have a Buzz. We have a freaking Buzz Lightyear. It's so cool. Okay, so here are his wings. Now, I want to show you how easy it is to put on this jetpack. So, boom, clips on there. As you can see, the magnet pull, and you then, the wings falling off. Yeah, these just clip down around on the corners. Very easy, very simple. Move his arm there a little bit. Oh, there it goes. But easy to put back, like I said, and you just put them on there. Boom, boom, boom. Nope, maybe not as easy as I thought. All right, but look at that. That's awesome. I love it, man. This is Buzz. This is Buzz, and it makes me feel so good because this is a movie that I grew up with. Well, a character I grew up with. But check out this gun here, guys. Check out this gun. Now watch what it does. Now watch what it does. Boop. Little magnet there on the hip. How cool is that? Take it off. Boop. It's so simple. Like I said, this figure is clean. All right, here's the blade. As you can see, you put it there in his hand. Very easy. Very good grip as well. You don't have to worry about it falling out of his hand. And voila. You got the gun on the hip. You got the wings out. You got his helmet on. And he's looking good holding on to that blade. Man, the only gripe is that he's 100% plastic. And it just bothers me because he does feel like a toy you would get at like Walmart or even, the dollar store or something. I know he's not that, but I'm being honest. He feels very cheap. But here's something those toys can't do, and that is taking off his face. Yeah, I just took off his face. Look at that face. But why did I do that? Well, see, these two little knobs here at the top actually change his eye rotation, like changes the way he's looking. And that's super cool. So you can have them looking up to the side, down, and it's easy to snap it right back on there. So super cool thing. Hot Toys is doing that a lot lately. Let's put his helmet back on. But yeah, just something else to add to this figure. This amazing, amazing figure. Don't let what I say about the plastic say that I don't like this figure, because I absolutely do. And yeah, just a very, very beautiful, amazing figure. I mean, the detail from front to back to sides, the artwork in this thing is magnificent. I can't believe that I have this figure at home. I can't wait to show my kids, which is at the end of this video, by the way. But yeah, like I'm tapping this and it just, everything starts shaking. But yeah, I can't wait to show my kids this, to show them this figure and see their reaction. So you guys will see that at the end. But yeah, you can like pop out and push back in his shoulders too, so you don't rub anything together. Gives him more flexibility, so that's pretty sweet. You see that on some figures. But man, check out the bottom of his feet too. Just detail everywhere. I swear, it's pretty rad. But yeah, Buzz Lightyear, ladies and gentlemen, Buzz Lightyear. Such a beautiful figure. Probably my favorite purchase so far this year. If I would have gotten him last year, I think I would have probably given him a higher tier in our Wolfpack live stream. And but you know, it's fine. But yeah, he looks really good with the socks here at his feet. Just a figure that anybody who grew up with Toy Story and loved it, I 100% feel like they should have this figure. And now that I have the figure, I would give this figure an A. And the biggest knock is that it's all plastic and it's not die cast. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Hey, you guys like it?
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think, little guy?
My favorite part is his whole suit and knife.
Yeah, you like his blade?
Mine is,
Yeah.
I like that laser and that gun, and then I like his wings, and then like that standing thing. Is nice.
Do you think he can fly?
No.
Just falling with style, huh?
Yes.
All right.
That's it, though.
Can you guys say to infinity?
To infinity and beyond.
To infinity and beyond.